What's up, everybody? Coming at you here with another preset or slider setup. This time I am in an Xfinity car and I am at the Indianapolis Roval, and this is a test session mode, so you're not going to see any other cars on the track with me. I have ran in the low 126s with this setup. I think a 126, 191 was my best. I'm hoping to get someone in at least the 126.2 to 126.4 range here. The best time or record time you see there in the upper left hand corner, that is not with this setup. That is actually with a custom setup that I was fooling around with that still needs a lot of tuning. That was one of my early passes. I think I can get a custom setup much better than that. But this is intended to be a preset or slider setup video, so let me see if I can get a decent lap here on video with this preset slider. Like I said, I'd like to get in the low 126s to show you what it could do. Then I will pull on pit road, show you the adjustments that I make, go to the garage, show you what slider I am running. I'm going to do something a little bit different when it talks about the lines and tips and tricks of how you get around this place. Got something a little bit different planned for that section of the video. I am running a 9 preset, and I number the presets 1 through 9, with 1 being the tightest and 9 being the loosest, so this is all the way loose. Which people may think that is crazy. I've had people actually tell me they didn't believe I was actually running that when I was running road courses. I do not know exactly why, but the looser presets seem to work much better on the road courses. That wasn't a very good lap. Let's see if I can do it a little better this time around. I don't know why, because one of the big problems at the road courses is spinning out. And you would think that going looser would make that problem worse, but it actually, for some reason, makes it better, and I really don't have a great explanation as to why. I can speculate that maybe the tighter setups have you turning the wheel or controller so hard that when the tires actually grip, it's spinning you out, and the looser setups, you don't have to turn the wheel quite as hard. I don't really have a great answer. I just know that that's kind of the way it works. The loose setups seem to work much better here at the road courses. About every road course I run, if it is an Xfinity or a truck, I'm probably running an 8 or a 9. Trucks are almost always a 9. If it is a road course in Cup, I am probably running a 7 or an 8. And like I said, I can't explain why, when the big problem everybody has on road courses is spinning out, and then I'm sitting here telling you run a loose setup. Don't really have a great explanation for that, but I can tell you that this is what I run and this works. So let's see if this is in the 126s. I don't think I really missed anything. That was a 126.3. I'll take that. So I think I said I'd like to get in the 126.2 to 126.4. That was a 126.3. So I am kind of cool down here. A couple of general tips about road courses is, one is you really kind of got to get the car slowed down before you turn it. If you are, whoa, I'm going to get a course penalty here. If you're trying to turn the car while you're still on the brakes, you're going to have a hard time. At a minimum, you need to be easing your way off the brakes when you're turning. And that goes for any road course and any setup you're running. There is kind of a technique you learn as you get a little experience where you brake to get the car slowed down, and then as you're turning, you're still on the brake, but you're easing your way off of it. And that can that's kind of, I guess, a little bit of an advanced technique that you pick up as you run a few road courses and learn how to get around these places. But I am about ready to pull into, well, I got a couple of more turns to get through before I get to pit road. So as I'm coming to pit road, remember this is a 9 preset. This is all the way loose. And I went up about 3 clicks on tape, did not change the wedge at all. I usually don't change wedge on road courses. I adjusted the front tires down to 20 pounds each. What going down on them does is it loosens the front of the car up, so it helps the car turn better. Loosening that up helps the car turn, helps it get into the corners better. I went down on the rear tires to 19 pounds. Going down on the rear tires has the opposite effect. It tightens the car up, and especially it will tighten it up on corner exit when you're getting into the gas and the weight is transferring to the back. So I'm 20 pounds in the front, 19 in the back. I am at 45% wedge, and I am at 50% tape. Those weren't real radical adjustments, and let's go to the garage so I can show you that I am running a 9 here. And there you can see in the upper right hand corner is the setup, and it is all the way loose, and I'll hit the X here just so you can see it, all the way loose. Now, I've kind of skipped over the segment of the video where I always talk about the line and the braking points and the corner entry and the corner exits, and I skipped over that for a reason. I am not going to go through and show that in this video. I really struggled at this course. I really couldn't get around it at all. And I found a video done by one of the Pro League guys, Rowdy Matt, on his YouTube channel. He did an excellent job of explaining this track and the braking points and the corner entry and the shifting points. It's a very well done video. Everything I learned about the line to run basically came from his video. I try to develop my own content and don't want to plagiarize somebody else's stuff. I hate it when somebody takes one of my setups and puts a video out and claims it as their own. So I certainly would not do that to Rowdy Matt. I will include a link to his video. His channel is Rowdy Matt 51. I'll include a link to the channel and a link to the video in the description, but I would encourage you guys to go check out his video. It is extremely well done. It goes into great detail and very specifics about how to get around this course. It was a huge benefit to me. And like I said, if I were to tell you how I'm getting around it, I'm basically just plagiarizing what he taught me. And since he's got his own YouTube channel and his own video, I would not want to do that to another YouTuber. So check him out, Rowdy Matt 51. And like I said, I'll include a link to both his channel and a specific video. I think you'll find it very helpful. I hope you find this setup helpful for a preset or a slider. And with that, I will end it as I always do and tell you guys to have a great day and hope this setup turns lots of fast laps for you.